Mr. Speaker, in doing so, to take opportunity to implore the leadership of the House, in particular the majority and minority leader, to give utmost support and respect to the First Deputy Speaker as the man in charge of the Appointments Committee. At all times, he needs your support. And I think it's important that we recognize that it's not for nothing that the Constitution allowed that we have 2 Deputy Speakers, and the First Deputy Speaker is responsible for matters relating to appointment. Mr. Speaker, the second is, what does the Appointments Committee do? What are they to do? Propriety of vetting. And Mr. Speaker, again, to remind ourselves, elected members of Parliament, we walk to this House on the strength of Article 94 of the 1992 Constitution. And Mr. Speaker, again, it's not for nothing that the Constitution says that to qualify to be a Minister of State, you must qualify to be elected as Member of Parliament. And therefore, if you are an elected Member of Parliament, what in law can we do as an Appointments Committee? But Mr. Speaker, this practice have endeared Ghana to many democracies. The public accountability of persons desiring or appointed by the President to lead in various sectors of the economy, who must have utmost public trust and public integrity. Mr. Speaker, in the course of the vetting, once upon a time, I heard the minority leader say that President Mahama should apologize to Ghanaian people and appoint more ministers. Mr. Speaker, may I with respect refer you to, you made a comment. Mr. Speaker, let me remind him that what President Mahama is doing in resetting Ghana's governance is to set benchmarks, which benchmarks will guide future presidents of the Republic. And it is not a benchmark for purpose of just the 9th Parliament, no. Mr. Speaker, may I refer you to the Constitution in Article 1976. It reads, and I quote, "There shall be a cabinet which shall consist of the President, Vice President," and Mr. Speaker, I emphasize this word, "not less than 10 and not more than 19 ministers of state." So, Mr. Speaker, cabinet is properly constituted with just 21, the President plus Vice President, and 19 other ministers. President John Dramani Mahama, in appointing 60 ministers, he will keep honor and faith with the Ghanaian people. What he expects is that in future, never again should a president want to rule this country and want to appoint as many ministers as 100, 80, 90, no, and 120. Mr. Speaker, that is a governor's legacy Excellency John Dramani Mahama wants to lead. And probably even more if he does, as he is taking full advantage of the extraordinary mandate he has, subjecting this country to a constitutional review. Mr. Speaker, when we have opportunity at constitutional review, then we will just, as a house, decide that this is what we want as a country, learning from the John Dramani Mahama experience and capping the number of ministers never to exceed 60. So those of you who think President Mahama will walk back on his pledge, you will be disappointed. He will honor that. Save the public purse as he has promised. What is the essence of a lean size of government or a small size of government? To make some savings for the Republic. That he will do.